What we do here is go back.
Hello everybody, this is the Bulldozer, and thank you for giving me your time, and thank you for watching another one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. If you would, please consider using my code MrBullDozerGamN. You can see it in the lower left hand corner of your screen. Right now you're seeing the skins that I currently have in my locker, and what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm getting a solo victory royale with every one of these skins. I have approximately 126 skins. I've already got 40 of those done. This season I've already got 14 victory royales. This video here is going to be 10 of those 14 every time I get another 10. So at 20 and 30 and 40 and so on, I'll put out another video. You might be thinking, victory royale, big deal. Here's the difference with me, folks. I am not a builder. I like to use people's builds against them, and you will see that in this video time and time again. I will make small builds like you did, like you just saw right here, but as far as building these skyscrapers, forget about it, because this is how I look at it. People that build these skyscrapers, they tell me exactly where you're at. I get down into a 2-on-1 situation, a 3-on-1 situation, and somebody is building something. I know exactly where that person is, so I don't have to worry about that person. I can worry about the other players that are still in the game. You're also going to see in this video, the person uses the grapple hook that now you can deploy a shoot, giving his position away. Has absolutely no clue where I am. I'm staying patient, wait for him to come close to me, and you'll see I'll take him out for a victory royale as well. One thing I do want to ask you watching this, leave a comment down below. I play on the Xbox. Are you having problems with your the history? When you go back to replay, my replay has not worked at all this season. You'll see a couple times that I go right into my replay after the game, and what is listed there isn't even what just happened. They'll say like I died 89 out of 100 or 60 something out of 100 when I just won the game. And then after we had an update, you'll see that I end up saving a clip. I put just like 3 Ys on it. After we had the update, I never got another history game put in my replay. So again, let me know if you're having that problem. I'm really curious. Another problem that you'll see in this video, and I actually still got the victory royale, is we're still having the sound issue. And even after the last update we had, I still had a game that had the sound issue. So I just went ahead and backed out of it because it is so hard to play. But because you can't hear anything. You literally cannot hear anything. You can't hear the helicopters. You can't hear people. Can't hear people building or anything. It's just absolutely insane. It's hard to play. I got another victory royale last season under the same circumstances. That video is actually already on the channel. If I remember, I'll put a link to it in the description. But this whole season has just been, I've never ever, not even a Call of Duty game has had this many bugs as they had this season. It's absolutely crazy the number of bugs in this game. You'll see right here, this person's doing all this building and everything. I'm just hanging out behind the tree because they have no clue that I am here. It's patience is a virtue. See how he builds those walls, they glow orange. It tells me exactly where you're at, and that's the reason why I don't like using builds, because if you build a structure and you add a piece, it glows orange. It tells that person where you are at. So again, for me to be a strict LTM player and switch over last season and start playing solo, I wish I had done it a lot more, because using the strategy that I use really helps me. And the other thing is, you have situations where, like you'll see here, where this person's in this tall tower and I take his tower out, and it allows me to eliminate him for the victory royale with the shotgun. So I can only guess that he's assuming I'm going to be behind this tree, so he's going to start shooting this tree. So I'm just waiting for him to make a move, see what he's going to do. Because I'm in a circle, I'm safe. There's nothing I have to worry about. So I am good to go. Now, regular circumstances, I would not leave all this extra footage in here. So this first video is going to be long. But I just wanted you to see the reason why I take and do this. And again, you'll see it numerous times that, you know, I will run around people's builds and it makes it hard. Now, I will say that it is a little more trickier this season because I have died a couple times at the end game and got second place where I was doing that, and the person was using, I don't even know what it's called because I don't use it. You go over where the robots are and Kit's at, and he has like this gun you shoot and you can launch people, you can launch yourself or whatever. But I had people actually take and launch me into the storm, which was a extremely smart play on their part. Who knows, maybe sooner or later I'll play around with it. But I've just had so much fun working on getting these victory royales. Like I said, you know, we're not that far into the season, and for a player of, you know, my caliber, I guess you could say, that doesn't build and everything and already have 14 victory royales for the season, I would absolutely take that. So I don't know what this guy here is doing, so I'm going to start moving in and I'm going to start taking out his tower. Because I don't know if he's just, you know, sitting up there or if he has left. I'm pretty sure he's still in the tower. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to take out the wood to drop this tower. And I thought it would drop right there, but that one little corner is holding that entire tower up. It's like, really? So now he knows for sure where I'm at. So he knows I'm going to be behind this tree, so I am ready to fire on him as soon as he takes his tree out. Because I'm, you know, if it was me in his situation, the first thing I would do is I would shoot the tree to drop the tree, and that's what the person does. As soon as he does that, it allows me to open up on him. Now, I know where he's at. I'm going to go get next to the structure. It makes it extremely complicated for him to shoot me. So now I'm going to take this corner of the structure out, and he is going to drop. And when he does, it allows me to get the shotgun victory royale on him for my first victory royale of the season and the umbrella. Tell me what you think about the umbrella. Leave a comment down below. Do you like this season's umbrella? I really don't care for it. It looks like an umbrella you could have got last season. With all the water and everything, I would have thought that they would have an umbrella that maybe have water coming off of it or something. I was really disappointed in the season's umbrella. But again, there is this season's umbrella. And again, you'll see right here, we'll go into the replay history. You just saw me win that game, and look what it says right there. It's just absolutely insane. It said that I finished 21 when I won the game. None of these numbers are accurate, not a one of them. It seems to me like the storm moves a little quicker this season than it did last season. So there's really not a whole lot of time to get kills. I think the most kills I've gotten in a game might be 8 this season. Might be 8. And that was a game where I died because I got launched out of the area with that gun that you can use to, you know, move yourself around or do what the person did, which was, like I said, an outstanding move on his part. So now we're into game 2, and again, being quiet because I know I'm got people around me. I just don't know where they're at. There's plenty of houses for people to hide in. The other thing I will do is I will crawl, and watch this. This person here is standing in a bush, didn't even hear me because I didn't run. I was crouched. When I say crawl, I was crouched coming across the map, so they had absolutely no clue I was even there. It's the reason why if you're going to go from one place to another, you need to crouch when you're moving. Do not take and just run, because it's going to show footprints where you're coming from, and it's going to make sound. Another reason why I do the excuse me, Another reason why I do not like to build. So now we're going to move into our next game, and this is the game where I had the sound problem, and it sounds like I was constantly in the water. I was diving through the water. So I don't know if there was a bug in the game where if you dive so many times you're going to get a sound glitch. I have absolutely no clue what caused this, but I left this little portion of the video in here because I want you to see how everything was working fine. It wasn't until I left the crane area and was moving my way through the water that all of a sudden I got my sound messed up for the game, and it was the entire game. Like I said, you're seeing this clip because I still got the Victory Royale, but it was really complicated because you cannot hear anything. You're going to see a helicopter, you can barely hear the helicopter. You'll see me in a boat, you can barely hear the boat. So as to hearing somebody's footsteps, hearing somebody build something, that was out of the question. You'll see somebody building a structure and you literally cannot hear them. So I'm making my way through the water. And one thing I can tell you while I'm doing this here, when you're diving through the water, if you look out ahead of you, you will actually notice, we got thunderstorms coming in, actually notice llamas underwater. And if you want to see that video, I have a llama underwater recorded. Let me know and I'll show you how I actually got that, because you can't dive down to get it. I'll show you how I opened up that llama. And you can see I'm getting closer and closer towards the insurance building. And it's just, I don't understand on how this game had so many problems. I mean, it was just one issue after another issue. And then I was watching It's Red Fusion, and he was trying to shoot a henchman with the P90, and it did 0 damage. He would kill the henchman, pick up the henchman's P90, and still do no damage. It was like it was like there was a barrier. It was just crazy. Yeah, let me be quiet here just for a second so you can hear what I'm talking about. So you can see how I'm taking all that stuff down. I'm opening up these garage doors or storage bin doors, whatever you want to call them, and nothing. Here's the boat. So I unplug my controller thinking, okay, the problem's my controller, and I plug it back in, and still I have the same issue. Absolutely crazy. Now here's the helicopter. As I see the helicopter up there, see the blades to it. As I get to the top, somebody jumps in. Listen. It's just absolutely insane. And it just makes no sense to me. And then, like I said, you know, I sent them a message talking about the replay situation, and like I said, I'm 14 wins into the season, so you know I played a lot more games than 14. I didn't win every one. Here's the person building. Can't hear anything, but I have yet to have the replay system work the way it was supposed to the entire season. So I absolutely do not get it. So I've got no choice but to sit here in this bush and just wait. And again, I can use this moment as, see this person doing all this building and everything, tells me exactly where they're at. And see, this person ran right past me, had no clue where I was. He's trying his best to get that jump shot. But that time he goes up in the air, he doesn't come back down. And there's another Victory Royale. But again, that was extremely complicated because it was just crazy. You can see right there, I think that's the level 20 or 20 something. And still, I'm 20 levels into the season at this point, and I have still yet to have my replay system work at all. And it's nice. I mean, I've had some nice clips where the shark would come up and you know, hit me, and it was like he'd hit me head on, and so it would look really nice as a clip. When we go in here and take a look, and you'll see 1 of 0. I finished 1 of 0 back to back. I guess I won 2 games back to back. I finished 1 of 0. See what I'm saying? It just, I guess there was nobody else in that game except for me. It just does not make sense, and they need to work on this. Here's a bonus skin for this season, Yellow Jacket. And I'm going to show you something right here, folks. It's so funny. When you go into the vault, you got to be careful. Just because you go behind the door does not mean you're going to be safe. So they immediately go behind the door. Now pay attention to the bottom of the door. Literally all I can see is their feet. That's a gun I was talking about a minute ago. All I can see is their feet. And watch this. Death by a toe, I guess you could call that. Because all I could see was their feet. Now here we go. I don't know where this person is. I'm making my way up the hillside. Then they shoot at me. And this is a very nice shot. I love my sniper rifles. Headshot for the game. Another Victory Royale. That skin does look nice. I'm just not a big fan of yellow and black. But again, go take a look at the replays, and now there's nothing there. I just finished the game and there's nothing in my replays. Now we got Tomato Head on. This person was chasing me around, so I figured I'll go out here. They didn't know. I can only assume that they thought I went outside. They wasn't expecting me to be there, so I popped them. Again, I'm using my sniper rifle at a distance. I can see where the person is. And this person here, I don't know what happened. I don't know if they lost connection or what. Because I make my way around to the side of the mountain. Let's see, and they're trying to knock me into the area. And they hit me a couple times, you saw right there. But all of a sudden they start running in place. So is there a bug where if you use that weapon, it cause you a lag or something? Because they was moving around perfectly fine, then all of a sudden they're running in place, or they just have a bad internet connection. Again, look, I just won a game. So, and you're going to see this time and time. I'm only going to show these replays in this video. It won't be in the other videos. But it's just absolutely crazy. And actually, I'll send them the link to this video so they can see, how it just does not work. And it's nice because you get so much information out of your replays. If you get eliminated and you don't know how you got eliminated, you can go back and look at it and see exactly what happened. Again, I can hear somebody moving. And there they are right there. So they stop right there, so I was going to snipe them. Then of course, as I draw up on them, they move. Literally, as I get the crosshair on, they moved. They come down by me. I had no clue I was there. So it gives me a Tommy gun, which actually I'll be using to get the win here. So again, I'm using somebody else's build. Now I do hear them. It's not like they're in a building, so I put that little corner piece right there so I can go up and hide underneath it if I need to. Then they come down and they get inside this build right here, and I see the glow of the build. Again, another reason why I don't like the build. I don't build. he opens that up, and that was the wrong mistake because then I just unload the Tommy gun on him to take him out for another victory royale. Yeah, but again, let me know if you guys have noticed any of these issues, or let me know about the issues you have come across in this game. I'm really curious, because man, there has been a bunch of them. Again, we'll take a look at the replays, and yeah, just doesn't make sense. It literally does not make sense. Maybe the elimination means I won. That's the win. Won. I don't know. We are into the next game. Only got a few more games to go here, folks. Again, this is the first 10 victory royales for Chapter 2, Season 3. This person to stop, and I thought I had a shot on him there. Jump around like a rabbit. So I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna get in the water, so it makes it a little more complicated for him to see where I'm at, because I can go underneath the platform. And see, I jump out of the water a few times and get a shot on him, and then I eliminate him right here. Yeah, I've also noticed, our water is starting to go down. So, I was wondering if, what do you think? Do you think we're going to get some more areas, like maybe the shark will come back? Is it possible the shark will come back and we get another mythic weapon? That would be really, really nice. I think there's definitely enough room in the game for multiple weapons. Now, I meant to pick up the rocket launcher, and I didn't. We start playing jump around, and I eliminate them. And again, yeah, that's that grapple. If you grab it, then you deploy your shoot. Don't like that because it gives your position away. And maybe because of the fact that I'm a big Call of Duty player, and I've actually given up on Call of Duty. I don't even know if I'm getting the next season because it's absolutely insane. Now there's a rumor that they're going to be charging $80 to $100 for the new Call of Duty. No, I'd rather take that money and spend it over here on Fortnite. I don't buy COD points. I never believed in buying COD points, and I've already spent hundreds of dollars here in Fortnite just because of the fact the game is free. This person here, he had to be really weak from that fight he was just in. But I can't fathom them forcing you to download, 40 to 80 gigabyte downloads for their updates, for their seasons, because they make you download Warzone. And I don't even play Warzone. I've never played Warzone one time. Could care less. If I want to play Battle Royale, I'll come over here. And so again, that's the reason why I refuse to absolutely buy COD points. Take this person here out. Now, that shot looked like it hit her to me. I got her there. Okay, take all of them out. So went on and got the chug jug. I really like the chug jug. Here's another situation where I'm going to use people's builds against them. This person don't even know why I'm there. They're doing all this building. And again, sorry for the sound. It is a hot one today. I got my window open. But again, because I didn't build anything, I gave them no clue that I was even there. I'm walking crouched up against their builds. It makes it extremely easy to get another victory royale. I'm going to take a look at the replays again. And here's the one where I had the Y's. I saved the gameplay. Now, from this time to current, I've yet to have one game, even with the incorrect information, place and replay. Not one game. And I really like to come to this area of the map. You know, if you ever come across me, this is probably where you're going to find me at. Just because there is so much loot here. It's just absolutely crazy. Then even if, worst case scenario, you don't take out Ocean and get the card and open up the vault. If somebody's already been in the vault and they left, there's always a ton of loot in the vault. Because there's so many things to open up in there, and, you know. One thing I like is that they have the workbenches, the portable workbenches now. I really like those. Makes it very easy for you to upgrade your weapons. See, this is the person I was talking about earlier in the video. So he's just moving all over the place. You know, he's using that grapple, and it just seriously gives away his position. So I'm just going to hang back and be chill and wait for him to come up close to me. Now, if it's, the main way I look at this is, if it's a one-on-one thing, wouldn't you want to be a little more stealthy, not give your position away? See, this person, he is just going, or she, as far as that goes, is going all over the place. And then it really blew my mind what they do here in a second. They go get in the helicopter. So they're going to go up, not having a clue what kind of weapons I have. I can shoot rockets. I can carry double rocket launchers, and they're going to have a free fall. Now I don't know if they can use the grapple and stop their fall. It could be possible. Again, I don't know at this point. I'm just like, okay, what's this person doing? I know what they're doing. They're up in the air and they're trying to find me, and I'm literally right under their nose. But again, it's like the movie Colors. They talk about, you know, going down and arresting all these gangsters. And, well, the line goes something along the lines of, why walk down and arrest one when we can take our time and go down and arrest them all? That's basically how I look at this. You know, instead of taking my time, giving up my position, giving away my position, and rushing into it, take my time and shoot this person. So he's in the water now. So I have the high ground on him. So then he tries to come up on me again using that grapple, and it gives me, you know, the easy elimination. Storm's moving in on him, so he's going to take and start going with the grapple. Here he comes, and just did not stand a chance. That person stood a better chance by sitting still than they did doing all that moving. So if you happen to be somebody new into Fortnite, you know, try what you're seeing me doing here, getting all these victory royales. You know, use people's builds against them. Again, you can see no replays. Use people's builds against them. Don't let them know where you're at. As we move on to our next match. Now this battle here was a little crazy. I missed so many shots in this battle. This person comes right at me, don't know where I'm at. So I think what they was trying to do is they were trying to box me in because the storm was coming in. Which is a smart move. You box a person in because the storm's moving in, and then when they go to take out, you know, tear down the box, it allows you to sit there and just shoot into the box to eliminate them. Very smart play. But I was just one step ahead of it. Again, they're doing all this building, and I'm just using their own builds against them. Make it look more complicated because I'm not building nothing. They don't know where I'm at exactly because I'm constantly moving back and forth, and right there you get the elimination. So there's another prime example on using somebody else's builds against them. Here again, they have all this structure going on, and I'm not building nothing. So this person comes down. I build one little ramp right here. And he was right above me. So again, I'm going to get underneath his build. And I'm sure there might be comments where, well, you need to charge people. No, you don't. The purpose of playing the game is to get the victory royale. You need to outsmart your opponent. That's the purpose of playing the game. The purpose of playing the game ain't just going rushing in and dying. It's to get the victory royale. And playing like this, I'm always playing a step or two ahead of my opponent. Again, because they don't know where I'm at. And this person, they literally landed right on top of me. I literally landed right on top of me. I couldn't have been an easier elimination at all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. I really do appreciate it. And again, don't forget, leave a comment down below. Let me know what problems you have experienced this season. I'm really curious. Also, have you experienced any of this? Hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. Here's some more videos you might be interested in. On the left hand side, my Fortnite playlist. On the right hand side, the previous video uploaded. Who knows what this could be? It could be dash cam footage. It could be something about on YouTube. It could be a number of things. Thank you for watching. Thank you for giving me your time. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here.